Alina was the kind of girl most people didn't notice. At school, her classmates ignored her or made fun of her. She had no friends, no one to sit with during lunch, and no one who cared. Her home wasn't any better. Her parents constantly argued, and her older brother treated her like a maid. She felt invisible, unwanted, silent. Then one rainy afternoon changed her life. As she walked home from school in the pouring rain, soaked and cold, she saw an old woman sitting beneath a tree, holding a cracked pocket watch. "Do you want to stop your pain?" the woman asked in a strange voice. "I can't stop the rain," Alina replied softly. "But you can stop time," the woman whispered, placing the watch in her hand. Suddenly, everything around Alina froze her in drops, hung midair. Cars stood still. People were frozen in place. The world had stopped, and the woman had disappeared. Alina stood in the middle of a frozen world. She pressed the button on the watch again. Click. The world returned to motion. Over the next few days, Alina learned how to control the watch. She paused time to avoid bullies, finish homework, and even sneak snacks. She laughed. For the first time, she felt powerful. But soon, the silence of the frozen world became unbearable. It was peaceful, but empty. No voices, no movement, just her, alone. Then, something strange happened. One day, during frozen time, she saw a boy crying, and he was moving. "You can move?" she asked. "I'm lost. I can't find my mom," he replied. She took his hand, resumed time, and helped him find her. When they hugged, the boy vanished like he was never real. Was he like her? Another traveler between time? She didn't know, but she realized something. Maybe this power wasn't for fun. Maybe it was a gift to help others. From that day, she used the watch to save people. She pulled a child out of traffic, stopped an old man from falling, even rescued a kitten from danger. For once, she mattered. But not everything could be fixed. At school, when bullies were hurting a quiet girl, Alina froze time and pranked them. But the next day, they came back worse than before. She could pause time, but she couldn't change people. Then came the day she saved a woman from being hit by a car. She froze time, pulled her back to safety, and resumed time. The woman lived, but the watch cracked. Alina felt dizzy. Her vision blurred. The world flickered. That night, the old woman appeared in her dream. "You've used your gift with heart," she said. "But the more you fight fate, the more it costs you. You must decide. Keep this power, or return to real life." Alina cried. "I don't want to lose it, but I don't want to be alone anymore." Ah, she didn't know what to choose, but destiny had already decided. The next day at school, panic spread. Someone had brought a weapon. Students screamed. Teachers rushed to lock doors. Sirens wailed in the distance. Alina's heart raced, but she didn't run. She reached into her pocket and pressed the watch. Click. Everything stopped. Hallways froze. People mid-run were locked in place. A paper floated mid-air. Silence filled the school. She walked through it all, searching, until she found him. A boy, sitting in a stairwell, frozen, a gun in his hand, but his eyes full of fear, pain, and sadness. He wasn't a monster. He was broken, just like she had been. Alina sat beside him, though he couldn't hear her. "You're not bad," she whispered. "You're just hurt, but you're not alone." She gently removed the weapon from his hand and placed it far away. Then she hugged him. He couldn't feel it, but maybe his heart could. She stood, walked to the front of the school, looked up at the sky, and whispered, "I'm done." The watch shattered into dust in her hand. Time resumed. The threat vanished. No one was harmed. Teachers called it a miracle. No one knew what truly happened, but Alina did. She had given up everything for one final act of good. Years passed. Alina grew up, finished school, and became a counselor. She didn't have magic anymore, but she listened to forgotten kids. She helped the ones no one saw. She never spoke of the watch. But sometimes, when the world paused for just a moment and everything felt still, she smiled. Because once, Alina could stop time, but now, she finally knew how to live in it.